All right, let's get our CSS battle done for the evening. Oh yeah, I saw David's post earlier about this. Nice little bit of shapes. This circle. Do you think that's a perfect circle? I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out with that one because I'm looking at this. These two circles can be a single background like radial gradient that gets sized, and then you just have the repeat happening like on the body tag. Now if I can do the same thing, am I doing the same thing with this where it's two circles, two smaller circles kind of squished together? That would be cool, unless it's just one circle. Maybe it's an oblong shape. I don't know. Let's just see what happens when I just got to get something down so I can see what the radial gradient. Let's do the 1Q like we always do. And then it's going to be that. And then, oh, we don't. We can hit, let's go 100 pixels. And then we're going to do black 3. So you don't do all 6 zeros with the black, because each set of 2 zeros is the red, green, and blue channels. And so if you do 3 zeros, then it's still red, green, blue channels, and you're just doubling. Yeah, it just works that way. So you can do half as many zeros and still get the same result. Let's say 130 pixels here. We forgot our extra 0 for the color hint to make it a sharp change, and then we go back to this. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we shrink this down to 80, 70. That's pretty close. Let's see if we get 100. Yeah, that's not right. So it's okay. Let's see if we do 50, and then we start maneuvering this at 150 pixels, 50%. Get the space there. All right, and then we're gonna do 70, 80. I think it's 30 pixels wide. All right. That looks a bit closer. I'm just trying to get the sizing on this circle. 32. Okay, it's a smaller circle than that. So let's go 40. And, oh, this is the one that matters, 70. And let's bring this back in 10. There's our sizing. Okay. All right, so that's this outer ring. So what we can do is, if we can stack that outer ring next to each other, but I want 2 of those, and then have the body tag on top, kind of the same thing but different. Then we get, why does this have to be a tricky one tonight? It's already late and my brain is not working right now. If I stack them close enough where I say, hey, you're only this big, so repeat, I can overlap the circles so that the other one goes right here. I can make that happen, but then we'll have another one here and another one here and another one here. You know, there's no mechanism for having a repeat just once without shrinking it, which actually I think margin will do that. Okay, so let's shift our position from here. I think this throws everything off if I start using size. Let's go 162 pixels. And 50%. Okay. 0, negative 30. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Whew. Negative 30 it is. And then we're going to throw the slash on here to do size. Let's say 100 pixels. We've got to repeat. Okay, so I like that. And what we can do is then we can use the positioning to like get things lined up properly. I think. Oh, I need to shrink this. Yeah, does it need to be more? All right, let's see what happens. This is looking crazy. I don't think, yeah, that ain't gonna work. It's too small. That's way too small. Okay, we need 80. Oh, because this outer, okay, let's throw some margin on it. Just see what happens when we put margin on this. I don't even know. Ooh, oh my. Okay. That's a horse of a different color. Wow. Okay, I need to come up with a new plan. Okay. All right. Let's control Z this actually. Let's back this all up to where I had it positioned properly in the very right here. Okay, we got that one. Let's try one more. WebKit dash box dash reflect. Right. 28 pixels. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, it's not, because the HTML element is the whole thing. So we're reflecting to the right. It's not. Let's say negative 120. No, 220. Haha. 4. All right. Let's go star. Let's get the background of this out of the way just to make sure we're not looking at anything weird. 320, 220, 120. Yeah, nothing. Okay, that won't work either. Oh, those stacked circles so close together. I think I just have to have 2 circles there. So that's not going to be... Yeah, you know what? It's late. I'm going to go brute force. I'm going to go... Yeah, not doing radial gradients, not doing anything fancy. We are doing p tags. We're doing 4 p tags. We are doing position fixed. And we are doing... I might need a 5th p tag for this box, because this is just going to be a little square box right here. Like, that's simple. That might be number 5. And you know what? 4 p tags will be enough, because I can do the body, and these are all the same, so then we're just going to position them. And the last p tag... Oh no, if I do that. Because then you have to take border radius and the border off of the last element. I don't really want to unset that unless we have P is going to be that same background. We want to inherit it like from here, and it's going to be padding. Oh man, I can't even think at this moment. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's stop doing that right now. Okay, this is going to be position fixed. Let's do that. I do want that. and it's going to have a border of 30 pixels solid. And hey, the default's black, so we don't even have to put the color in there. I like that. That's some savings there. We're gonna say padding is, what did we come up with, like 40 pixels about? Border radius is going to be 50%, 100%, 50%, doesn't even matter. All right, let's get rid of our p tags to make positioning easier. We're gonna say margin is gonna be 100. I mean, theoretically, no, yeah, we do want margin. That's right. It's gonna be, oh, I actually thought of a way to save a couple of p tags, and it should work if I do it right. No, it won't work. They're not the same. So never mind. I was gonna box reflect the body to get the second circle, and that's positioning, and then rotate the p tag so that the right hand box reflect also works downwards. But I think because they're not gapped the same way, I'd have to either write a new one or do a var. I could do a var. That's not too many extra characters, and I'm saving 2 p tags with 2 margins. Okay, let's just place it first before you get ahead of yourself, dude. Like, focus, right? Let's not get crazy here. All right, so left and right actually looks like 100, and this would be 80. Well then, all right. All right, so if we do WebKit dash box dash reflect, right? And we're gonna say to the right, there it is. And then we're gonna say var, it's a function name, 2 parameters, right? And we're gonna do what distance, so let's name it D. We hit a comma, and then we do -50 pixels, right? Let's see, 80. Ooh. Is it 82? Nope. 78. There we go. Okay. So then we can just do --d to adjust this box reflect when we get the p tag set up. And they will hide this inner junk that we have going on here. What are we doing? All right. Oh, there's those p tags. All right. So let's get into our first one. And we are going to say margin. And we're going to get it positioned up at the top. So it's going to be like 50. Ooh, maybe 100. I like how they're coming together. Let's get rid of a couple of these. We just need one. Oh my. Why do I have 3? Why do I have 3 there? That really doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, let's go 120. I have so many circles now, and I just don't understand. There shouldn't be extra circles. There's one box reflect, right? Okay, if I take that off. Okay. Why am I getting 4 circles? Okay, I'm just gonna one thing at a time. Let's get you moved over here. 120, no, 20, 0. Wow. You are an odd duck here, buddy. 40, and then 22. Oh, it's gonna be 125. 41. Why is it such weird numbers? Okay. There's that. And then we're gonna hit this a rotate 90 degrees. And then when I uncomment this, it should be coming, all those circles should be downwards. They are downwards, but we just have the one, which is good. So dash dash D, and then, oh, cool, negative 20 pixels. Hey, it worked. There we go, 29 or 28. Let's start with that. All right, we got our circles going. That's beautiful, that's lovely. I just need a single box, a green box. So let's say we have plus P, or P plus P. But we need a second P to be able to do that. All right. And we're nesting it up here. I'm hoping, so it inherits the background. Oh, hey. No, okay, there we go. Let's give it a background of red and see if it shows up. Oops. Padding 20. Still not here. Oh, because that deleted. There we go. Hey, it's still inheriting everything even up here. I think that's because it's, no, it shouldn't inherit border radius and then not the color. All right. Let's say, let's move it up outside of this entirely, and it still inherits because the p tags are inheriting everything. Oh, because the p tag is inheriting all of this. It's nest. Is it? Is that what's doing it? All right. Let's see what happens when we move this out of everything. Everything's inherited because star, that's selecting everything. Okay, yeah, no matter what, that's selecting everything. So, and if I hit, no, actually, okay, let's nest this again. Let's nest it properly again. You know what, we can just Control Z this. There we go. Okay, nest that properly, and then if we hit plus. All right, that ruins it. That ruins it right good. Well, shoot. So this is still working. It's still selecting my body and giving us the styling here, right? The P tag disappeared. I imagine it has to do more with margin being completely wrong than anything else. But then my P plus P, which should be just selecting the second P tag, you know, the only one that has a sibling, yeah. That's like still working because we have a background of red. But it's still inheriting border radius and border. Let's see if it's just margin. Okay. Okay. Oh, because we're losing position fixed. Right? Okay. Alright. So, this is when, oh, wow. Let's just do, this is what we're going to do. No, I don't want that nested. Okay. Horrible character count, but we're gonna get it done. Let's just get it done. Just get it done. It's way too late. Border radius unset. Ooh. Oh. It's overlapping. We're good. Padding. Oh, and I think I can just say 0. There. I don't have to type out unset. Border 0. There we go. And that's the shape we want. Padding. We have to change it. We're gonna do what? 40 by 20. Why is it shaped like that? Rotated. It's been rotated. Got it, got it. So let's invert this, and it doesn't really matter in my book. I just need the right width, and honestly, that's a bit long, and then we'll margin. I was trying to avoid doing border and border radius, but honestly, that's not so bad. 20? No, 0. There we go. And so that's going to be -20 and 0. And I think that might be right. And the money. Oops. 1. Okay. We're probably at 99.9% right there. I'm thinking these circles need to be moved around. 99.3. The circles need to be moved. All right. Nine. There we go. That's pretty good. And then we're going to do this one is 27, 29. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's adjust this. We're going to go to 101. Oh, that moves everything. 100. Okay, yeah, just leave that. And then U. 77, 78, 79. All right. Let's see if that got us anything better. I thought I'd click that, but I guess not. 99.4. Okay, what am I missing that has this so bad? It's got to be these circles. They must not be in the right spot. Okay, that might look a little bit better. Might be okay. Then let's position this 123, 124, 125. Okay, that. And I might need a thicker border. 99.2? I'm even worse. Okay. 2, 1. 0.5. Okay. You know what? What is it? It's 11:20. I need to get some sleep. I could chase these circles around in circles for a long time. But I think I'm gonna leave it be. You know, this is the part, like chasing just little numbers back and forth, where it like becomes tedious rather than enjoyable. And I've already fought with this plenty. How long have I even spent on this? I don't know. Too long. It's just a CSS battle. My time is spent. Probably should have, you know, tapped out 10 minutes ago and done something a bit more productive. But it's okay. It was fun. It's always a good challenge. Think things through, run into obstacles, solve the problem. Come up with a new strategy. You know, because sometimes you want to be elaborate and elegant and clever. And when that doesn't work, falling back to something a bit more brute force can be hard to do. Did we like lose a percentage point just from minifying? I don't think so. No, we didn't. but that's really far off for what this diff is showing me. So I have something really wrong, and I just can't tell. I mean, I can't tell what it is. Sometimes there's things that you do and it just doesn't like it. You know what? Actually, let's try this. Let's try this. I wonder if the black and default black are... Nope, okay. Worth a shot, right? I'm gonna go look at your guys' solutions and maybe learn a thing or two. But until then, have a good night. See you tomorrow.